But in Dubai, the baddest of the bad are in good company. It would seem dozens of the world's worst villains have bought property in this Middle Eastern metropolis. How significant is this major leak of property data exposing all these gangsters, criminals, the corrupt living in Dubai?
It really highlights the role that the UAE plays as this sort of pirate entrepot of the world, a place where any sort of businessman, good, bad, corrupt, full-out criminal, where they can operate with impunity and keep their businesses going.
Professor Jodie Vittori is a corruption and illicit wealth expert. She says underworld figures aren't just allowed into Dubai, they're embraced. And the flow of their dirty money actually underpins the booming real estate market.
One of the questions is how much the economy relies on this. And it may be that the criminal activity props up a lot of what keeps the UAE the bright, shiny city that the UAE is.
Why is real estate, these luxurious villas, these seaside apartments, such a good place to move or launder dirty, drug-tainted funds?
If you're going to engage in a great deal of money laundering for criminal activity or otherwise, you're going to need a robust real estate market. It really comes in handy for being able to launder millions and sometimes even billions of dollars in cash. You just can't do that in other situations. You know, maybe you can do that with artwork, maybe to an extent with gold, but there's not very many other ways to do it. And unlike with artwork or gold, you can't live in the place at the same time that you're laundering the funds through it.
And according to a mega property data leak, an influx of the world's worst villains, including a raft of some of Australia's suspected drug trafficking kingpins.
Public enemy number one sorts of criminals are able to operate there with a high degree of impunity in a way that you don't see anywhere else in the world.
Georgetown University professor Jodie Vittori studies corruption and illicit finance. She says Dubai has become known as a playground for the organised crime elite.
So under the right conditions, you can live very freely, presumably with the knowledge of those in charge of the country, and be able to operate your banking, your money laundering, park your yacht there, park your aircraft there, buy a palatial mansion, put your kids in school, all of those sorts of activities that you couldn't get away with anywhere else in the world. It's also been a place that has allowed individuals who are criminals to be able to openly buy real estate there in a way that would be much harder to do anywhere else.
You only have to spend an afternoon with one of Dubai's real estate agents to learn that here, anything goes. What's mind-blowing is how brazen it all is. What you're watching is covert footage captured in Dubai by a Swedish television reporter. The man being filmed is one of the city's top real estate agents, in charge of selling some of Dubai's best properties. And as you're about to see, he doesn't care who's buying or how they're paying.
We have a lot of people from all over the world. We have people who's running from their countries to invest here with full cash.
Only cash?
Cash. Exactly.
How do they bring them here? In bags?
Yeah, Dubai is like a movie, you know.
So it's a good place if you're corrupted.
You will feel comfortable. You see that it is totally safe.
How much cash do you take?
Whatever you carry.
Okay.
They're the frank confessions of a man used to the requests of the very rich. Even he acknowledges it's the city's relaxed regulations around real estate that draws so many people in and enables them to keep huge amounts of money safe.
It's one of the point of attractions in Dubai. That's why people, they coming from everywhere. It's like they have some part of money, they want to make it safe. Where to put it, you can put it in Dubai. It's very simple. So you're not like buying drugs or something like that. You are buying properties which is giving benefits to the government itself.
Yeah, but maybe some do buy drugs in other countries and take the money and...
Yeah, they have to follow everyone what they are doing from where they...
Do you ask where they have their money from?
Don't ask.
Because...
It's like our concern, such as our concern is just what you want to find.
In response to this global investigation, an official from the United Arab Emirates insists it takes its role in protecting the integrity of the global financial system extremely seriously. The statement also said the UAE works closely with international partners to disrupt and deter all forms of illicit finance. And while it's true there has been some cooperation with Australian authorities with the arrest and extradition of Benjamin Pitt and Matthew Battar, many other suspects remain. The UAE insists it is cleaning up its act. Things are getting better. Can we believe that?
It's hard to believe. They say they're cleaning up, but all of these individuals have been able to live very, very openly in the UAE. And so it belies belief that they are really significantly cleaning up their act, at least when it comes to certain key criminal actors in the world.